next reader, Teresa Detweiler, is a shining example of the thousands of left-handed people bravely navigating life in a right-handed world every day. She teaches English as a second language to adults in Ulster County. Teresa Detweiler.
It's easy for me to talk about an extraordinary woman like my Grandma Dee in mythological terms. When I was a little girl, I was convinced that she was some sort of queen or renowned public figure. I can see her in my earliest memories, crossing the yard with her Irish walking stick, in her London fog raincoat, silk scarf over her hair, regal as the queen herself. She lived in an old stone house, like a castle, and banished the things that displeased her from her realm, like mustard, spiders, and bigotry of any kind. It took me a while to learn that Grandma Dee was not, despite her strength, grace, and poise, a dignitary beloved by millions. One afternoon when I was 7, Mom and I took her Christmas shopping and returned home to a ringing telephone. As Mom helped Grandma in with her bags, she asked me to go answer it. "But what do I say?" I asked, panic-stricken. "Please, go answer it," my mother begged. Because it could be the president or someone equally powerful looking for Grandma's expertise, I knew I had to do good. Using my most serious grown-up voice, I picked up the heavy receiver and announced myself to the caller. "Hello, this is Teresa Detweiler, granddaughter of Yvonne Detweiler. She can't come to the phone right now. Can I ask who's calling, please?" The caller very politely tried to contain his laughter. "Hello, granddaughter of Yvonne Detweiler. It's your dad." As I grew up and carried my mortification from that day into adulthood, it was my delight to discover that Grandma Dee was an ordinary woman after all. Her power didn't come from a crown, but from the care and energy she devoted to the causes and people she believed in every day of her life. I happened to be one of those people, as I realized at 15 years old in the pews of a Catholic church. Grandma was Episcopalian, and I was just pissed off. So we found ourselves sitting together for a family function. Having shed my personal Catholicism the year before, I was not pleased to be there, angsty and nervous in my seat. Grandma spoke admiringly of her Irish Grandma Kate, who had been a devout Catholic. When she asked me about my own beliefs, I grew shy. "It's not really for me, Grandma," I confessed. "I haven't been back here in a while." "That's okay," she said, and patted my hand. "You're a woman who knows her own mind, just like your grandma." At a time in my life where I so deeply needed to feel both like I belonged and like I was my own person, Grandma managed to do it all with a single sentence. I knew at that moment and throughout the rest of our time together that she took pride in me not only as her granddaughter, but as a woman with a voice. Through the everyday actions she took over the course of a century to support both her loved ones, like me, and the causes nearest to her heart, like the Fresh Air Fund, the ACLU, and Planned Parenthood. My Grandma Dee cultivated a presence extraordinary enough to transcend her time on earth. As Teresa Detweiler, granddaughter of Yvonne Detweiler, I know that our power as ordinary people in ordinary moments lies in the way we care for each other.